Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. And here we go again, another video. It's just nice to be back and doing this on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of us, the joy and beauty of keto has been to define our own program. And some of us have been at it for years. Some of us reached maintenance, some of us didn't, some of us keep trying. And so that's how it goes. But we're here and we deal with turtles a lot. And turtles are people that are just, they have their slow metabolisms. And that happens to a lot of us as we age. We don't have to even talk about the menopause part of weight gain and things out of control and how did this ever happen to me and no matter what I do and everything else. So it was funny. I was delivering food. We have this drive up and go thing, and I'm an in-store shopper for Shaw's. And so I was delivering the food, and the people lift up their trunk in certain designated parking spaces. You're probably familiar with that. And so the lady's been doing Weight Watchers for 30 years. She was a GABA, don't you know? And her husband just sat there and he probably is so happy for Drive Up and Go because they don't have to go shopping together. And it takes 2 hours because she talks to anybody about anything. She was cute. So anyway, we were talking. That's awful puffy, isn't it? So anyway, I've been on Weight Watchers for 30 years. And I said, oh, I do keto. And so she didn't really care. And so she ordered a whole bunch of organic food and was very careful about getting things, although she had regular strawberries. And I said, well, part of the dirty dozen with vegetables and fruits. And she said, dirty dozen. And I said, yeah, when you get home, Google it and you'll see, what things you definitely, if you have some money that you can put towards organic fruits and vegetables, it should be these. And strawberries is like number one on everybody's short list of like things. So are hothouse peppers. So if you can get organic peppers and organic strawberries, your body will say, that's nice, no pesticides that aren't good for me. That's what it will say that. You have to listen really close though. But anyway, a lot of us have been doing keto. A lot of us just mosey along and we have good, better, best days, right? So defining what your better is not a bad thing. I mean, we have our own streamlined what individual keto programs, right? That's the beauty of keto, but also defining what better is for you. Organic, is that a better decision for you? Or aiming for grass fed, is that better for you? Do you try to stay away from fatty cuts of meat and look for lean? Or do you aim for the fatty cuts of meat because you want those fats in your body? What is better for you? Do you allow treats in your life? Are they keto treats? Are they processed keto treats? Are they are they non-keto treats? And when you have them, is there a better choice that you could make? For me, let me explain. One of my better choices is to have a yogurt with dark chocolate chips in it and almonds, organic almonds, right? That's a better choice for me than a non-keto treat. To me, that is a keto treat. The yogurt is sweetened with stevia. It has zero fat, zero carbs. Then I add, 8 to 10 grams of almonds and like 30 chocolate chips. I think there's 80 calories in that. So it's an under 200 calorie kind of treat. And that works for me. That's better, right? Better than another choice that I would make that's not so hot. So defining your better is good, especially if you're doing keto. You know me, I am not about deprivation. I am about having what you want. The build up to a binge would start with deprivation for me. Oh no, naughty Sarah, you can't have that. And it sits with me and it festers and it grows and I want it. And so then by the time I get to it, it's more than I need. And that's not better, right? So I am not a person with deprivation. Life is too short. Pandemics and COVID and flu and scourge and supply chain, don't haves, all those sort of things. Enjoy life. We're down to food, right? A lot of us are down to just finding the enjoyment with food. And so I certainly encourage you to have what you want. Is there a moderation in your life? There isn't in some areas of my life. There's no better. It's like better that I stay away from it, right? But some things I can, and I have trained, thought, gotten to the place where I can enjoy the item. I began that with pizza, right? And I became, a keto fire of pizza. I made my own crust for a number of times, the cream cheese, egg, mozzarella cheese one. Then I switched to the cauliflower ones, frozen, the shells. I have so many of them in the freezer. I'll be working off of them for 6 more months anyway. So that's what I have for my keto pizza base. And so when I realized that, yes, you can do keto and you can have a keto-fied pizza and still lose weight, maintain the loss, be happy, be satiated, feel content, well, that's good. That's better for me. And so I realized that, like, it's not the end of my world because I can never have fill in the blank again. To me, that's a better way of looking at it. So that's how I treat my food plan. For some people, it's desserts. For some people, it might be a bread. There's even keto breads on the grocery shelves now. You don't have to make it in a mug, right? There's that, it's called keto culture. And then other people have been happy with Fiber One and counting carbs and doing what they do. I never did net. I always did total carbs. But whatever it is that you do that works, that's better for you. And nobody should ever tell you it's not. Nobody should ever say, no, 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 you're not doing keto the right way. Yeah, we don't need them, do we? Goodbye, precious people. We don't need you in our wheelhouse. What we need is support for our version of our keto and doing better. And some days are better than others, right? So, ease up on yourself, forgive yourself, allow yourself what it is that you want if you can train yourself to do moderation. I did it. It began here more than it began with the craving or the having it or the whatever. When I realized that, yes, Sarah, you can have something in moderation again and again, not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but you can have that something, something once a week, twice a week, once a month in your lifetime. So the buildup to the deprivation isn't allowed to fester inside of you. That never, ever got us anywhere. Sometimes you can find a perfectly acceptable keto version of what it is you're wanting. For me, I'm one of the realists or real thing. If I want the real thing, I want the real thing. And so I don't want to make up, I don't want to have a keto-fied version when it's really what I want is that thing over there. Can I have it in moderation? Test yourself. If you can, do it. If you can't, have the keto version. Don't have it, whatever is better for you. So defining your better becomes an objective, just like doing the keto food plan becomes an objective. And so we do the best that we can, which is better than before, where we had complete failures, right? And then had to, gain the weight, hate ourselves, disgust ourselves, get on the scale, hop off the scale, pee, get on the scale again and see, the crazy making games that we do when we're a little wonky. So for me, my suggestion is to find your better. Some days are better than others, and sometimes we can do something. For me, my best, which is one up from better, is continuing the clean intermittent fasting, which means just black coffee, not flavored, no sweetener in it, no artificial sweetener in it, no alternative sweetener in it. And it's also having plain water, which is for us triple filtered tap water, right? Or my Gerolsteiner water, which is my most favorite in the world. That's my better. That's my best. And so I have those things, and then I have my OMAD. So I feast and I fast, and it's 24 hours a day. That 1 hour is having my meal, and I allow certain items in my life. That's better for me. That's better. I've still got the structure and the discipline of the just black coffee and the just plain water, and then I have the feast. And that has fared me well over the last year. I've been doing OMAD for quite a few years, back with Cowboy Carnomad, right? And so I've been doing it for a number of years, and now I'm doing it with the clean part added to it, and that has made a difference. It's my game changer. I don't know if it is for you, but try it and see if it works better for you, right? This has been Sarah, Keto, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. I'm so happy you're here, and please comment. I answer all comments, and I will see you here the next time. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and a viewer. Bye-bye for now.